So this is a kind of just a very simple video just showing the interface of Maya. So everyone should probably have Maya up and running. Again, this is free if you're a student with the .edu account. Sometimes you have to showcase your ID. I think I had to, and usually it's pretty instantaneous. Sometimes it can take a day or so. Um, so what we're going to do is just kind of go through the interface of Maya. And so one of the things is just kind of get acclimated is modeling, rigging, animation, FX, rendering, and customize. So a lot of this uh, are years and years in each of these modes. But for this class, we're just going to stick with modeling. We may get into animation where we get into rigging and so forth. All right, so we're going to start in here. We have a shelf up here. I usually don't use much of that or anything here. So some of the stuff you can hide down the road. Also, there are these tabs up here. Again, we're probably going to use more hot boxes and so forth with this. So this is a perspective, and basically I'm going to just name out what I'm hitting on the keyboard. So right now I'm just going to hit the space bar really quickly, and that will get me into the 4 ortho views. So we have perspective, top, front, and side. So if I hit spacebar, wherever my cursor is, it'll dominate the screen, like side or top or perspective. Probably about 80–90% of the time I'm in the perspective mode. And perspective, if you hit your option, or maybe alt if you're on a PC, and I'm hitting my left mouse. So go ahead and get used to this right now. This is your left in coordination with the option button, and then middle to oscillate, and then alt or option right, and that'll zoom in and out. Now you can also use your zoom without anything to zoom in and out, your second wheel. So your second wheel is oscillate and zoom in and out, but also get used to that your third wheel is zoom in and out also. All right, this happens in all of them. So if you're in top, you can zoom in and out. If you're in front, etc. All right, so really get used to those 3 buttons and spacebar. Now there's also a spacebar where you hold down. This is a hot box, I think is what they call it. You let go, it'll disappear. Hold it down, and it'll pop up. So everything you see here is actually up here or hidden in here, but it's supposed to make it where it's easier, so you don't have to go all the way up here. Sometimes it's helpful. Sometimes it's not. So right now we're going to go ahead and create some polygons. So I'm going to file. Actually, I'm just going to go up here and hit create because I know where it is. We're going to create a cube. All right. So W, E, and R are the things I really want you guys to know. So W is to move, E is to rotate, R is expand. All right. So we're going to go ahead and create some more polygons. I'm going to go over here, and we're going to do a tear-off sheet. All right. Again, you guys already know all this. This is just to get you acclimated. If you've forgotten how to use these tools, and some of you, this is the first time, so I want to make sure everyone's on the same page. Again, use your Alt to spin around, and I want you to go ahead and create all these different shapes, rotate them, hit R, and so forth. All right. Again, this is just to get you used to the interface. We're going to start modeling here in about a half hour, but I want to make sure everyone is on the same page. All right. All right, so let's say this is way off screen over here, and I want this in the center. So F will snap that into place, and if you want the whole scene, hit A. Okay, so that's basically all I wanted to do for this really quick tutorial is to tear off the different shapes that we can create, W, E, and R. And then really quickly, we're going to animate. So down here, you should have an animation shelf here. And if you don't, you'll go to Windows, General Editors, or let's see, Display actually, and show and hide. Some of this stuff may be hidden. Uh, so we'll get into that in just a second. So what I want to do is just animate really quickly. So if we scrub through here or even hit play, uh, just like a video or music, these things are static, so there's no animation. So we do want to animate. I'm just going to hit W. And while it's on number 1, I'm going to hit S as in Sam. And you'll see this red hash right here, which is really important. It indicates that we've done a keyframe. So for the animation, there has to be at least 2 keyframes, and they have to kind of be set apart so you can see that there's a difference. So if I scrub through here, you can see it's going from A to B. Now that A to B to A to B to B to C, we can rotate the object, and we can also scale it and hit S. All right, and if I hit play, it'll do its thing, and then it'll go back to that first frame. All right, so we're going to stop there, and again, I just want you guys to explore and go ahead and hit S for all these and kind of animate probably 20 or 30 of these objects. It doesn't have to be beautiful, it's just the concept that you know. W, E, and R, S for keyframe, and also F to go to snap into the object on the scene, and also A into the scene. All right, hit S, and then we'll hit play, rewind and play. That's it, pretty simple. All right, so we'll stop there, and we may also create a room, and I may have a tutorial for that, but you could probably, if you're online, you can probably go on to the fish one that we have on Canvas. All right, I'm going to stop there and upload this before class.